What happens if you fall into a volcano? If you fell into a volcano, your fate would depend on the specific conditions of that volcano. First scene. It's full of lava? If yes, you would die quickly? Yes, but not necessarily instantly. The first things is to keep in mind that, fluid or not, lava is still molten rock, and thus extremely dense. So if you fall in a pit of lava, you will float, not sink. The superheated air will likely burn your lungs within seconds. As you get closer to the lava, the water in your body will rapidly turn into steam, causing your cells to burst and rapidly swell your body. You would likely go into shock near instantly. When your skull gets close enough to the lava, the water inside your brain will behave similarly, potentially causing your head to explode. In other words, it's not as slow as it gets dramatized as in media, but still slower than anyone who dies in such a way would probably prefer. It's also much messier than how it is presented in media. Second scene. It's extinct? If yes, then the quickest way. It's if you hit your head on the ground and break your neck. But let's assume that you didn't break your neck. The first outcome is the impact injuries. If the volcano is inactive or has a solid floor, the most immediate danger is the fall itself. Depending on the height, you could suffer broken bones, head injuries, or other severe trauma, which could be fatal. Toxic gases? Many volcanoes, even without molten lava, emit poisonous gases like sulfur dioxide, which can lead to asphyxiation or severe respiratory problems. These gases can be present even at the rim of the volcano. Extreme heat and burns. Volcanic environments are characterized by intense heat. Even if lava isn't visible, you could suffer burns from the ground, hot gases, or steam, even without direct contact with molten rock. Lack of oxygen. In some volcanic environments, especially within the crater, the concentration of oxygen might be significantly lower, leading to oxygen deprivation and potential loss of consciousness. In conclusion, whether the volcano is active or extinct, falling into one is almost certainly fatal. So if you ever find yourself near the edge of a volcano, the best advice is simple: stay far, far away. Thanks for watching this far. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you liked.